Hello, everyone. This is Denise Hansard, your life architect and intuitive geek, and I'm so happy that you're back today. So, today, what we're going to talk about and dive into and really look at is breaking the rules, how to liberate yourself from the rules that you've set in your life, especially when it comes to living your dreams. As we get older, it's like we want to open up this new chapter of our life. We want a chance to dance to our own tune and really bring about what matters most to us. So that's what we're going to look in today, because when this happens, you get to decide to live on your own terms. So first, let's look at some of the benefits behind breaking the rules. And I know some of you are going, oh my God, Denise, I'm not a rule breaker. I might bend them a little bit, but I'm not a rule breaker. And what I'm going to challenge you to is to just be open and to listen, because some of the rules that we have in our life, we don't need anymore. We've become wiser. We understand what's going on with us and how we want to move forward in life. So let's look at this. First off, when you decide to liberate yourself from some of those rules of you can't do this, you're not enough, you're too old, you don't have enough time, you're too tired, blah, 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 you can become more authentic. So picture this. No more pretending that you have to fit into someone else's mold, someone else's world. You're just free to be you without the mask, without hiding in any shape or form who you truly are. And then you get the most extreme freedom, because imagine living your life with your heart as your compass and not this little niggly critical mind that says, ooh, don't do that. Don't go there. That's not it. You suddenly decide that what society thinks you should do or who you should be doesn't matter anymore. You can follow your own path. And suddenly you get more empowered because you're the captain of the ship. I mean, breaking the rules allows you to follow your passion, to pursue your dreams, and do it without hesitating, without any idea of how it's going to happen, but you know it's just going to happen. And you truly move into that self-discovery period. I mean, it's a journey like no other when you decide to choose you, when you really dig deep into what lights you up inside. Doesn't that feel good? I think it does. But what happens when we decide that is that critical voice inside of us, all those conditioning rules that we've had for all of our life begin to pop up. And you might experience some things like judgment and criticism. And I'm talking about external and internal. I mean, the external can be that you tell someone your dream of what you truly want to do in life, and they go, oh, that's really great. But aren't you going to try and do something else first? I mean, do you think you can really do that? I just don't know. And as much as your family and friends love you, sometimes their fears come through what you're saying because they really want to be exactly what you're doing and stepping into, but yet they're too afraid to do it themselves. And for you, you then begin to internalize and you let that ego internal voice, that critic that is always trying to keep you safe, begin its chatter. Again, going back to, ooh, I think you tried something like that before and it just didn't work. Don't you remember that? So let's don't do that. I don't want you to get hurt. And it does it in such an ever loving way that you get seduced into listening to it. So just pay attention to that. And then there's, of course, the comfort zone that you're currently in, even though you may want to step out of it, but it is that fear of the unknown. And I talk about this a lot in other videos about moving out of your comfort zone because there's beauty on the other side. We don't know what's on the other side, and that's a little scary. And yet, once we've moved through it, the other side has so much to give us. It's like embracing a new world of who you are and beginning to explore and learn with it. And then, of course, you may experience a little guilt. You might wrestle with putting your dreams first. when you've spent many, many years, if not all of your life, taking care of someone else, whether it was in your family or in your job. And you may be thinking, I don't know if I can do this. Or you may go in, oh God, what will others think? Am I too selfish? Is that what's really going on here? Am I too selfish? And then you might feel a little lonely because you're breaking from very traditional roles. And when you let go of something like that, especially with friends and family, they may not be on the same page. And yet, the more that you love yourself through all of this, the more that they will see your beauty. Excuse me. So, what can you do? I brought up some pain points, but I'm going to help you with it through it. So, you got to believe in yourself, guys. You have to just begin to do some internal work, decide who you are and how you want to grow, and then trust, because that's what it's all about, is trusting that inner feeling on the inside of you. Even though on the outside it doesn't look like you're ever going to get there, you really step into it and go, well, how can this benefit me? What and how will my life change as I step into this? And you really want to tell your dreams to those people you understand and know that are truly going to support you, because they'll be there for you. And then again, I think journaling is a great way to move past those limiting beliefs. You got to change your mindset and the way that you've thought and you felt and you've acted so much so in the past. So it's like looking deeply in yourself and journaling on, what do I really love? What do I really want? Who am I? Who can I be? And step into it. And of course, then there is seeking professional help, like a coach like me, or joining my challenge, What's Next? Letting in the Life You Love, which begins on September 19th through the 23rd of 2023. And I'll put the link to register down below, because once you begin to give yourself permission to allow something different in your life, fully supported, even though you might be just a little curious and a little skeptical, what's it going to harm you? It allows you to dip your toe in and experience something without fully committing to it. And I know when we're making changes in life and talking about breaking rules and becoming something new or someone new and doing things differently, that sometimes you just need to try it out a little bit. So look at the link below, because that's what you want to do, is to register. And even if you can't make all days, you'll get the recording, but you have to register first. So do that. You want someone that's going to give you the tools and the guidance to help you navigate the ups and downs that will come with this type of change. So that's what I want to say to you. And I hope that this has helped you tremendously. If you like this video, please share it out with others. They might want to hear the same thing with this little snippets of information, or they may want to join the challenge. Please subscribe. That way you'll be able to get those notifications of when I have a video out there, and like it, because that's helped the algorithm. That's the way that people are able to see more of me with this. So until next time, let's embrace your dreams and break a few rules, okay? See you later.